Greetings, YouTube. In my 10-hour workday yesterday, I totally missed when the results came out, courtesy, at least this graphic courtesy, of the fantastic people over at MCOC Trucos. They use Arena Results Night as their source for these fantastic graphics that they make to show arena results that the community can easily digest and disseminate. And it truly is insanely low how much Diablo went for. And look, I know that Diablo is the least hyped champion maybe of all time. I've seen colonoscopies that were hyped more than this champion. But at the same time, it's still a new champion. And for people who collect new champions, even if they're absolute trash, they still typically go for these champions. Just to put the 18 million score in context, I looked up and compared this with some of the older champs. Doc Ock went for 21.8 million in his arena round. The Thing, new champ, just to compare this month, 66 and 73 million. Juggernaut, a champion that it seems like everyone automatically gets in one of their first five-star crystals, 30 million. How about Drax, another champion that it feels like everybody gets in their first 5 to 10 5-star crystals, 27 and 28 million. Now, I'm somebody that looks at trends, right? I look at things that I can discuss and correlate them to. I feel like my master's degree hopefully taught me something about that in the 2 years I went to school for my master's. But basically, the exact same time that this arena was going on, my inbox was seemingly overflowing with complaints about being banned because of Quake gameplay. Now, maybe there are still some people who have some truth to this, but there are other people who privately message me to say, Prof, I know for a fact that at least a couple of those people that were messaging you swearing that their gameplay was just too perfect in Alliance War with Quake also ran bots in the arena. Well, lowest scores we've ever seen for a new champion in the arena. All these mystery people coming out and saying they got bans, but they didn't do anything wrong. What a coincidence. All I know is that these arena scores are actually possible. Like, it's possible with a 6-star roster that's pretty decent and a 5-star roster that's pretty decent to get 18 million in 3 days grinding the arena. There's no doubt. I've seen people do it, get to 50 with full-time jobs on top of that. It was a terrible weekend for them, and they probably didn't sleep, but it is possible. I wish I could say that this is the new standard for the arena, but Kabam has a habit of doing these bot bans that are temporary and then not doing them again for like 6 months. So basically, you're penalized if you run a bot in the arena for a week, maybe less than that. But if there's no permanent ban, then these bot accounts have no incentive but to keep doing it until 6 months down the line. They might be banned again for 5 or 6 days, but they've added all these new champions in to their roster by running these automated bots in the arena. So my plea to Kabam, as part of this, not that they ever watch my stuff, but if somebody does, don't just do this once every 6 months. And I really, truly believe if a account gets flagged for running a bot in the arena, first offense, I guess fine. Ban them for 72 hours or 144 hours or whatever it is. But for a second offense, permanent ban. I think you cannot, if you want to have integrity in the arena, you cannot keep these accounts that get temporary bans from time to time, but then they just keep running bots competing against humans that have like real schedules and real lives and can't compete with those robots unless they go up to like 50 million for not even a new champion. In order to make it better for the average player, those bots have to be de-incentivized from being run. And Kabam keeps saying that they're improving their mechanics, that they're improving their detection of bots. I want to take them at face value, even if sometimes it results in at least one accidental ban wave, which we know is in the variant difficulty. But regardless, it was just insane. 18 million for a new champion? I don't think we'll ever see that again. And the best part is, it really is obtainable. Just say you think Diablo is so weird, you love it. Like, I know people who say I'll probably never use him. Excuse me, but I'm still gonna go for him because he just looks kind of cool, and a new champion is a new champion. That's even still arena points, if nothing else. But in the end, I think there is some evidence that there's a direct correlation between some of the Quakers, as I now call them, who are complaining that that's the reason why their account got temporarily banned, and arena bots or some kind of artificial manipulation in arena scores. And that is what has led to the historic drop that so many people are messaging me being like, Prof, what the heck happened? Do people just hate Diablo that much? Well, maybe, but it's not just one thing that leads to a score like this. There are multiple factors, multiple pieces of the pie, if you will, and I do believe the ban waves of bots is a huge reason why the score is so low, and we are hopeful, at least I am as an arena grinder every week, that Kabam will do this more than just once every 6 months, and that for second and third time offenders, they don't get this little slap on the wrist. They get a huge wake-up call by having that account banned for a month or 2 months or forever. What do you think the ban should be on an account for a second time offense of an arena bot guilty, I don't know if you want to call it plea, because they're not really pleading, they're just caught. What should happen? Comment below, let me know. And as always, thanks for watching and supporting my Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel.